What if everything you thought you knew about Jungkook was about to change in just one shocking live moment? Face screaming in fear, welcome back to Jungkook Lover, the place where every heartbeat of ARMY turns into breaking news. Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe right now, because this story, it's about to shake the entire fandom to its core. Did James Corden really freeze in disbelief when Jungkook's own mother suddenly revealed something no one expected? A fiancé? A secret relationship? Or something even more shocking hidden behind the truth? Stay with us, because what happened live cannot be undone, and the world is still trying to understand it. The world was not ready for what happened that night. Not the fans, not the media, and certainly not James Corden himself, whose reaction quickly became one of the most replayed and dissected moments in global entertainment history. What began as a seemingly lighthearted, cheerful segment turned into something far deeper, far more emotional, and infinitely more mysterious than anyone could have predicted. It all unfolded during a special live broadcast that was already generating massive anticipation. The presence of BTS members always guarantees global attention, but when Jungkook stepped into the spotlight that evening, there was an unexplainable tension in the air. Fans noticed it immediately. Something felt different. Something felt off. Jungkook, known for his charisma, playful personality, and emotional openness, appeared slightly more reserved than usual. His smile was there, but it didn't quite reach his eyes. His laughter echoed, but there was a pause between each response, as if his mind was racing somewhere else entirely. The audience, both in the studio and watching from around the world, began to sense that something unexpected was about to happen. And then, it did. Out of nowhere, the conversation took a turn that no script could have prepared for. James Corden, known for his quick wit and ability to navigate any situation, suddenly found himself caught in a moment that would later be described as television history. It started innocently enough, with a mention of Jungkook's family. A simple question, a casual curiosity, nothing out of the ordinary. But what happened next changed everything. A live video connection appeared. The screen shifted, and there she was, Jungkook's mother. For a brief moment, the entire studio softened. Fans melted. The atmosphere turned warm and emotional. Seeing Jungkook's mother live was already a rare and precious moment for ARMY. Her gentle smile, her calm presence, it felt intimate, personal, almost sacred. But then, something shifted. Her expression changed ever so slightly. And in a voice that was both steady and surprisingly firm, she began to speak in a way that no one expected. At first, her words seemed like a loving message. A mother expressing pride, gratitude, affection. But then came a sentence, one single sentence, that froze the entire room. A sentence that would echo across social media within seconds. A sentence that would spark debates, theories, and emotional reactions from millions of fans around the world. She mentioned a future. Not just any future. A future involving a fiancé. The word hung in the air like a thunderclap. Fiancé. For a split second, no one moved. James Corden blinked, visibly confused. Jungkook himself seemed caught between shock and disbelief. His expression, usually so controlled, flickered with something raw, something unguarded. Was this planned? Was this a misunderstanding? Or had something deeply personal just been revealed to the entire world without warning? The silence that followed was deafening. James Corden attempted to recover, his professional instincts kicking in, but even he couldn't hide the shock in his voice. He laughed nervously, glancing between Jungkook and the screen, as if searching for confirmation, denial, anything that could clarify what had just been said. But Jungkook remained quiet. That silence spoke louder than any words ever could. Within seconds, social media exploded. Clips of the moment spread like wildfire. Hashtags trended globally. Fans began analyzing every frame, every expression, every microsecond of that shocking revelation. Was Jungkook really engaged? Had he been hiding a relationship all this time? Or was there a deeper misunderstanding behind his mother's words? Speculation ran wild. Some fans insisted it was a translation error. Others believed it was a cultural nuance taken out of context. But there were also those who felt something far more real, far more emotional had just been exposed. a glimpse into a private life that Jungkook had always carefully protected. As the video continued to circulate, one detail became impossible to ignore. Jungkook's reaction. He didn't laugh it off. He didn't immediately deny it. Instead, he looked overwhelmed. His eyes shifted, his lips parted slightly as if he wanted to say something, but no words came out. That moment became the center of countless debates. Was he shocked because it wasn't true? Or shocked because it was, and it wasn't meant to be revealed? Meanwhile, James Corden, still trying to navigate the situation, gently shifted the conversation, but the energy had already changed. The lighthearted tone of the show was gone. In its place was a heavy, electric tension that lingered until the very end of the segment. Fans began digging deeper. Old interviews resurfaced. Past comments were reanalyzed. Every interaction, every hint, every subtle clue from Jungkook's past was suddenly under a microscope. The internet became a massive investigation board, connecting dots that may, or may not, have been real. Some fans pointed to moments where Jungkook had spoken about love, about wanting a family, about his dreams beyond music. Others highlighted how private he had always been, how carefully he guarded his personal life. Could it be that he had succeeded in keeping something this big completely hidden? Or was this all just a misunderstanding blown out of proportion? Theories multiplied. Some believed the fiancé comment referred to a future hope, not a present reality. Others suggested it could have been a joke, lost in translation and timing. But the emotional weight of the moment, the shock, the silence, the reactions, made it difficult for many to dismiss it so easily. And then came another layer. Fans began analyzing Jungkook's recent behavior. His appearances, his expressions during live streams, his choice of words in interviews. Was there a pattern? A hidden message? A clue that had been overlooked until now. The more they searched, the more questions emerged, and still no official statement. The silence from Jungkook, from his agency, from everyone involved only fueled the fire. In the world of global fandom, silence is never just silence. It becomes a canvas for speculation, a breeding ground for theories that grow more intense with each passing hour. Meanwhile, media outlets across the globe picked up the story. Headlines ranged from cautious curiosity to explosive claims. Some called it a misunderstood moment. Others labeled it the biggest revelation in BTS history. But no headline could capture the emotional storm unfolding within the fandom. For many ARMY, the moment was deeply personal. Jungkook wasn't just a global superstar. He was someone they had grown with, someone they felt connected to on an emotional level. The idea of such a major life event being revealed so suddenly, so unexpectedly, was overwhelming. Some fans expressed support, saying Jungkook deserved happiness, privacy, and love. Others struggled with the shock, trying to process what it meant for their perception of him. And then there were those who simply wanted answers. Clear, honest, direct answers. But the answers never came. Days passed, but the conversation didn't fade. If anything, it grew stronger. The clip continued to circulate, gaining millions of views. Reaction videos flooded platforms. Fans from different countries shared their interpretations, their emotions, their theories. The moment had become more than just a viral clip. That it had become a global mystery. And at the center of it all was Jungkook, silent, composed, yet undeniably affected. Was this a glimpse into a hidden chapter of his life? Was it a misunderstanding that spiraled out of control? Or was it something even more complex? Something that the world wasn't ready to fully understand yet? As the dust refused to settle, one thing became clear. This was not just another viral moment. This was a turning point, a moment that blurred the line between public and private, between reality and perception, between truth and speculation.